Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The man who played his college ball down in Columbus, Quinshon Judkins. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
Gain of 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And some nifty running on the return. He put some good yardage before he was taken down. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 3.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Sampson going to run it out of the gun. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Cleveland.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Back to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message, because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He'll get back to Quinshon Judkins. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
The Titans, 1st down. A gain of 15.
That's out wide to Judkins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down for Tennessee.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Titan 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
And the Titans are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's good for Titans. 1st down. 1st and goal.
He'll drop to throw. He's in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Titans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This pass complete to Raymond. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
47-yard line.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The extra point is up and through. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Browns' 40-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned. And sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college. And I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
That's good for a Browns first down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Sampson. Forward for a short gain to the 25. Terrific interior performer Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Let's go now.
Here's a design run. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2.
First and 10 at the 20-yard
I
line.
love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
They'll give it to Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Barmore on the stop.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got it inside the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal. at the
Third downs,
4-yard
Mike,
line.
those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for
It's a
success.
gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns. Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through, and the Browns will take a 21-7 lead.
Titans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a
At
touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Judkins. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They run it once more with Judkins. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert in his 3rd and 9. A minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
Nothing 19. 18, Pioneer. Warriors 17. Go.
They're going to go. It's Ward. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Sampson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This is intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it just past their 25.
His guys take over 1st and 10.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on. The quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get it? 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing is Willis. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
19 tight. Come on, set. 18, pioneer. 19 light. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, trap 60, trap 60.
He's got the 1st down and more than that. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Mustang 19.
Back to the air one more time. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's close to another 1st down. He'll step out right at that 1st down marker.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go. 70 Lions. 18 Raptor, 18 Raptor, Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's in! Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get kicked down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Throwing, Willis. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Now, faking the give. inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a Browns first down. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Second down, they need 7. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Get him, get him. Stay with him. Ready, right?
Now, this looks like a design run. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A big play there, about as big as you can get. That's good for 84 yards.
Ready, break.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing, Willis. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit.
Titans 14. Jack Fox.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2 brings up second and
On the ground, it's Sampson. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
no gain on the play. It's third down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Bronco 80. Trap 50. Trap 18. Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. 60.
Willis to throw. That's complete. It's takedown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 3. He takes off. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Malik Willis, touchdown Titans. That his second touchdown tonight. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. Down the sideline. Inside the 10. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line.
Good for a Browns.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Gains an even 70 yards. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown Browns. That his second TD catch of the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
Okay, great. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Into space. Still on the move. Racing to the end zone. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Titans back within 7. It's 35-28.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand?
Tag. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the ground, it's Simpson to start this drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
4-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Warrior 70. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 12
All
yards
things
to go.
considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, here's Sampson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. Hunting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. On the return is Jones. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions.
Now Willis. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It leads to second.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cougar 19. Grand throw 80. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Here's Willis. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Ready.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Cowboy 80.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. Fourth down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Seven Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. They get 18 yards on fourth down and a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Set to go now on first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk.
Willis now to throw. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Ready up.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. To throw, here's Willis. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. Oh, yeah. And Trying to move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ready, set. 12. First down, Titans.
Here we go, set. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Willis now to throw. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's another Titan.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hurt.
They'll put Ayuk in motion.
Ready.
To throw is Willis. And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Tennessee. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go. Check out.
A run with Sampson, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will finally run him down.
39 yards.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the
And this is just where you see
43-yard
some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, that's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone.
And he will score! Touchdown, Cleveland. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns will go up by 7.
42. Titans 35.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. He'll step up and run this. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They come up for 2nd and 2. Willis. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Throwing is Willis. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down.
Buffalo 19. Red. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That one caught is Jimway DK. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Look wide. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Recovered by the offense.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
The tight end Fant in motion.
Ready.
Throwing, Willis. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
The dog pound, as usual, doing their part. This is 3rd down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing, Willis. Now a screen set up for Etienne. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Willis to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Crack all 80, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions, 19 tight, 9.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win. And the crowd rising to make this even more difficult.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Hurt.
They'll put Ayuk in motion.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Give them credit. They were going for the win. But it remains a 1-point deficit. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Browns. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one.